Located in the Ellora caves in western India, this enigmatic masterpiece is called the Kailasa temple, or known to some as the Kailash. This marvel forms part of a 34-strong complex of similar temples. However, this is one of the largest. This incredible construction was not built upwards in the traditional method. Instead, it was actually carved out of a tough basalt solid rock, literally carved from a mountain. Astonishingly, this particular temple required the removal of 400,000 tons of rock during the excavation process, a feat we would simply struggle with today, even using all of our modern technology. You would be forgiven for considering that the mysterious temple was blasted out of a solid mountain with some kind of ultra-powerful lasers. Of course, this technology was not available back in the 8th century AD, and neither is it available now. By simple standards and ancient masonry techniques, some suggest, with their level of ability and basic tools, it would have taken many decades, even centuries, to build these temples. Official records suggest it took just 18 years to construct this one. That equates to the removal of 60 tons of rock being masterfully cut and removed every single day, which also means the workers would have moved at least 5 tons of rock out of the site every hour. The Kailasa temple is almost 100 feet high, 109 feet wide, and has a depth of 164 feet. This is one of the biggest known temples of its kind ever discovered. The entrance faces west with a remarkable degree of accuracy and almost mathematically perfect placing. The temple represents the worship of Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva. Carvings of both lords align the interior of the temple. Intricately carved regal bridges and staircases join different areas of the temple together. This complex design adds to the wonder and magic of this masterpiece. Archaeologists are confused by the construction of these temples. Even today, we would struggle to match their splendor. Is it possible that they had some help? Were they past some advanced technology? If so, by who? The Anunnaki are a group of deities that appear in the mythology of the ancient Sumerians, also Akkadians, Assyrians and Babylonians. Amazingly, they are also mentioned briefly in the Bible. The Anunnaki are a mysterious, legendary, otherworldly entity. There are many documented scriptures of them from our ancient past. We must give consideration to the facts being somewhat blurred by various abilities of translators, and of course, the passage of time. The most comprehensive and lengthy depictions can be found in the Sumerian tablets. Before we cover the Sumerian knowledge of these ancient gods, we can also consider the similarity of the recorded chapters in the Bible. Here, the race are mentioned in several verses and named as the Nephilim. Examples include Genesis 6:1, which dates back to the very beginning and actual creation of men.
When people had spread all over the world, and daughters were being born, and it came to pass, when men began to be numerous upon the earth, And the sons of God saw that the daughters of men were beautiful, and they took as wives. And God blessed them, and God said unto them, Be fruitful, and multiply.
Then Genesis 6:4 reads as follows.
The Nephilim were in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bore children to them. The same were the mighty men that were of old, the men of renown.
In the Bible, this race of giants are called the Anakim. They are mentioned in the conquest of Canaan by the Israelites. According to the book of Numbers, Anak was a forefather of the Anakim. The Bible describes them as very tall descendants of the Nephilim, the daughters of men and sons of gods, and also fallen ones who existed before the deluge. The term Anunnaki has been translated in various forms and is the source of much controversy. Renowned author Zecharia Sitchin claims he has translated them as those from heaven came. Many scholars claim their interpretation is those of royal blood or those of princely offspring. The Sumerians were said to have learned astrology from the Anunnaki, and this afforded them an in-depth knowledge of our solar system. Ancient carvings in the stone tablets show the various planets, and most incredibly they depicted the 10th planet. This planet actually orbits the Sun every 3,600 Earth years, and in doing so it comes fairly close to our Earth. Travelling on a huge elliptical orbit, this giant crusader loops into outer space, far out into our solar system, to eventually, after 3,600 years, circle back. When you consider our small moon, 1/6 of our planet's size, can affect our tides so easily, imagine what mayhem a huge, giant planet could cause should it manage to pass close to us. On the 30th of December in 1983, the Washington Post had a front page headline that actually read, "A heavenly body as large as the giant planet Jupiter, and possibly so close to Earth that it would be part of this solar system, has been found in the direction of the constellation Orion by an orbiting telescope aboard the IRAS. So mysterious is the object that astronomers do not know what it is." NASA have also recently conceded that there could very well be a large hidden planet out there, purely due to the gravitational effects they've been observing in our solar system. We do know that recently our modern astronomers have detected a 10th planet, larger than Pluto and nearly 4 times farther from the Sun as Pluto is today. Is this actually Nibiru? When we consider the question, why did they come, we need to revisit the first tablet of Lord Enki.